Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip of a fat liberationist saying they are proud of glorifying obesity. We're also going to be taking a look at a couple of bonus clips, including one where somebody asks, when is the first time you lost trust in your body? And another one where somebody says losing weight will ruin your intuition. Trying to better yourself is going to close your third eye, my friend. Please be sure to check out a video I released over the weekend on my second channel about JoJo Siwa getting booed off stage and then freaking out. Here's a link. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
Hey y'all, and do y'all remember It Girl Guide? Because I do. It has been a bit, but
has it been a while?
We are going to make this It Girl Guide day 10, I believe. So if you've seen the trigger warning, which you should because it's at the top of the video.
Oh, it says, trigger warning, body image and weight talk. As a fat liberationist, you're gonna talk about body image and weight loss as a fat liberationist? Thanks for warning me. I can't be here for that. I almost had to hear words.
I'm going to be talking about body image, weight loss and that kind of thing, but this video is not about me losing weight.
Thank God.
I want to make it abundantly clear that I have no desire to be thin and also wholeheartedly believe in fat liberation. So in terms of losing weight image, that kind of thing, I'm pro-fat.
You're not body neutral, you're pro-fat. You think that people should gain weight. Okay. Despite the numerous health conditions associated with such. All right.
And I know some people are going to be like, you're glorifying obesity. And I'm like, and?
See, that's where I got the title of this video. You thought I clickbaited you? I did not.
I am making this video because I recently got a gym membership. And I went to the gym for my first nightly gym session.
On the bottom right, it says, yay, disposable income.
Because I work from 7:30 to 4:30. And so
that's fat phobic. The
only time that I really have to come to the gym is at the end of the day. And let me be clear, again, this is not about weight loss. I just noticed that I have not been as active as I want to be. And I use the word active because to me, body movement.
To me? Sorry. That didn't even really work right there. Whatever, shut up.
Is really important. And it leads to a better connection to my body when I'm moving. And I feel my most beautiful, my most powerful, my most strong when I am in motion. And that could be any kind of motion.
As long as we don't lose weight though, because we're pro-fat.
It could be going to the gym. It could be dancing. I actually prefer activities that are more like activities. So swimming, hiking, dancing, all of these different things. But since it is cold and I have limited resources and limited time, the gym it is. Now, I will admit, I think that some weight loss is going to happen.
It better not. Oh my God, that would be god-awful. Is that what this whole video is? Just to preface your weight loss? So, let me guess. You're going to accidentally lose some weight one of these days, but it wasn't on purpose. I was just experiencing joyful movement, and I accidentally lost weight. Don't kick me out of the Fat Liberationist Club. Guys, just in case I accidentally lose weight one day, it was an accident. I was actually in the middle of doing a bunch of fat liberation crap, and I was working so hard at that I broke a sweat and I lost some weight. I know, it sucks. It sucks real bad. But I was in the process of liberating fat people. But don't worry, I wasn't trying to lose weight.
Doing this regularly. And I'm talking like...
This is not the goal. It's a potential product of movement. I love my body as she changes. I love my body as she changes. Oh my God. We're getting back into that. I love my body and all that she's done for me. This disconnection of mind and body, and also putting the wrong one on top. Like, it's one thing to try to disconnect mind from body so you don't have any ownership over said body, but to then act like the body is the one that controls the brain is really hilarious. All she's done for me. My stupid brain was just laying on the couch being a lazy moron, and then my body was like, hey, brain, get up. My brain likes to take a nap, and then my body is like, hey, wake up. Nourish me. Hey, stupid. Nourish me. I need to be nourished over here. Oh, what? Oh, you need to be nourished, body. Oh, my goodness. Thank you for taking care of me and waking me up to remind me to nourish you, like you do every 10 minutes.
I'm not even going to talk numbers, like a little bit. And that is part of the boundary that I am drawing.
You lost a little bit of weight. Get out. Get the hell out. Pack up your crap. Turn in your jersey. You're off the team.
Only with y'all but myself. I have made it abundantly clear to those around me, as well as physicians and that kind of thing, that I don't want to know the number.
Why? Why can't we know the number that represents how much we weigh? You don't think there's anything completely insane about that?
When I get weighed, it's not about numbers for me. I've also...
For me?
So, I'm not going to track what days I go to the gym and what not. I'm just going to go when my body feels like it or when I feel like I need movement.
So, we really are letting the body run the show. That's not a really smart way to do things because the body often doesn't feel like working out. And it's the brain's responsibility to be like, well, you do need to work out anyway, so go ahead and go anyway. I know we don't feel like it, but do it anyway. That's what my brain tells my body when my body doesn't feel like getting off the couch. It's like, well, do it anyway.
A really complicated relationship with working out simply because I started a fitness journey in high school when I didn't have the best relationship with my body and used it as a means of coping with a very traumatic situation at the time.
You were using exercise as a means of coping with a very traumatic situation at the time, and that ruined your relationship with exercise. Okay, yeah, it would be a shame if we were to use certain things as a coping mechanism and not even realize it, such as exercise or like maybe like other things that are like even more harmful. It's weird how everything is always inverted, right? I was punishing myself by eating healthy and or exercising. And then I took care of her, as in my body, by not working out anymore and not looking at the scale.
To say this is healing movement. This is to feel, like I said, strong and sensual, do my hot girl walks and things like that.
What? We're supposed to be feeling sensual when we go to the gym? Gee, I don't think everybody would appreciate that if I go into the gym and I'm like, feeling a little sensual today, guys. That's why I came. I know the rest of you guys came to work out. I came in here to feel sensual. So, I'm sorry if that puts you off.
I still wholeheartedly believe in fat liberation. You're just going to see some maybe day in the lives where I'm at the gym or doing things like that, and I don't want...
Okay, so you're prefacing your weight loss journey with all of this nonsense. You can go ahead and stop any moment now. Okay, so you guys might see me in the gym, and I probably will lose weight, when I'm experiencing my joyful movement, and it's not on purpose. I'm not trying to lose weight. We've seen this within the fat acceptance community before. When somebody wants to lose weight, they have to make up all these stories.
Any assumptions to be made about me wanting to lose weight or anything like that. Also, this is accountability as a plus size creator, which is really important.
Caption at the bottom says, I'm fat. My platform is fat. My essence is fat. The hell does that mean? You could be a person too, You could be more than just the adipose tissue.
I'll just say I love you guys. Hope this helps, encourage movement in any way, shape, or form, and love for your body.
All right, and then they wrapped it up by saying I might accidentally lose weight, but I was just doing joyful movement and that happened. And they had a little caption at the bottom that said, I am fat, my platform is fat, my essence is fat. Okay, well, hopefully you also have a name and a personality besides the adipose tissue. Next.
When was the first time that you lost trust in your body?
Oh, geez, where do I begin? Probably the first time that I pooped my pants. What? I mean, I've never lost trust in my body. What do you mean?
My name is Michelle. I'm a joyful movement coach and
a joyful movement coach.
Also somebody that deals with severe chronic pain.
Mm-hmm.
For me personally.
For me. We're getting a lot of those in this video.
The first time that I lost trust in my body, I can't even remember because it had to have been when I was so young. Because I grew up in a larger body, that meant that I was constantly bombarded with the idea that my body was wrong and that my body was therefore untrustworthy.
Didn't you say a moment ago that you were in pain?
Coach, and also somebody that deals with severe chronic pain.
Okay, well maybe the severe chronic pain is tied into the weight.
Because I grew up in a larger body, that meant that I was constantly bombarded with the idea that my body was wrong and that my body was therefore untrustworthy. So I spent years, we're talking until I'm like 26, maybe even older, believing it and trying everything I could to change my body, to shrink it, to do things that people thought would make my body worthwhile.
So if you were ever trying to lose weight, that was just because other people wanted your body to look a certain way and you wanted it to look worthwhile from their perspective. It was never for you. It was never to help with this chronic pain or perhaps fatigue or any of the other numerous conditions that come along with obesity. It was just for somebody else. Okay.
Including movement. That meant using movement as a tool to shrink myself and to prove to
God, the phrase shrink myself is so stupid. You mean lose weight?
other people what my body could do. Now I could spend a whole bunch of time talking about that and the proving yourself through movement. That's another topic I could spend hours talking about, but we only have 3 minutes.
Yeah, good thing we never felt the need to prove ourselves through movement. Whatever the hell that means.
Now, most recently, my issue with lack of trust in my body stems from chronic pain. Because it felt like no matter what I did or all of these treatments that I've tried, and I'm still struggling with it, my body was out to get me. Like I was always going to be in pain.
You understand that every pound of body weight adds an additional 4 to 6 pounds of pressure on each knee joint. I mean, I'm no doctor, but if excess weight is literally crushing my knee joint, perhaps the solution is to alleviate some of the excess weight.
Always going to feel this terrible, especially when the pain did come up. It's just very hard to keep myself at that place mentally and physically to a point where I can do things like move my body, which then led to me not trusting myself when I did feel okay to move my body.
Well, yeah, we lose a lot of trust in our body when we become too obese to move using our own limbs.
Because I felt like my body was then going to punish me for it. And it's something that came up a lot in therapy for me, and just me feeling like I was constantly being punished by my body.
Okay, well maybe it's time to wake up and realize that you're the one controlling your body. Your body isn't punishing you, and it's not some entity outside of yourself. Is this real? It's not your body that's punishing you. It's you that's punishing your body. Just like when I used to eat poorly and not exercise, I was punishing my body. Working out and eating right is good for your body. Oh my God. The reason we have chronic pain is because we haven't been taking proper care of our body. And we've been trying to disconnect from ownership of our body. And then we try to blame said body that we didn't take care of for all of our ills.
Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure that if my body had a separate voice, it would look at me and be like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, it would say, you're the one that's been punishing me.
Me punishing you? Me punishing you?
Exactly.
It would be like, that's not accurate. Instead, my body is trying to give me signals and tell me what's going on with me.
Yes, the constant agonizing pain is telling you something.
So I'm trying to tune more into that, and more on that later. But I just think that acknowledging the lack of trust that you have in your body and calling it out as a lack of trust is a really good first step to say, I don't feel like I can go on that walk today because
So when you've determined that you have a lack of trust in your body, you're going to use that to justify not exercising. More of the thing that got us where we are. Okie dokie.
I don't trust that my body is capable of it.
Okay, well, if you don't trust that your body is capable of exercise, your chronic pain problem is only going to get worse.
Now there's things you can do from there to start building the trust back up and to understand what your body is doing and feeling and how you can connect to it more and really be a part of your body instead of separating it from yourself.
I would agree. Let's stop trying to disconnect ownership of our body and saying that it's separate from our mind.
But I think just acknowledging I don't trust my body and here are the reasons why is huge.
I think you should acknowledge that you are your body, and it's you that you don't trust.
So, if you're comfortable, I would love to start another discussion in the comments and just open up for dialogue.
Okay, well, I would say that if we distrust our body, it's time to stop trying to disconnect from it and act like it's a separate entity that we are not in control of. Our body didn't take care of us. We should have been taking care of our body. Next.
One of the most powerful spiritual skills I've ever developed is learning to love and appreciate my body.
Okay.
Judging our bodies and hating our bodies disconnects us from intuition and spirit.
Yeah, it does. Because spiritual growth is all about just accepting how you are right now, not striving to be better or anything, not working on your personal issues.
Our intuition is in our body. We feel it in subtle sensations, and we often feel it in our gut.
What? Oh my God, are you about to say that if we lose weight, we won't have any intuition because it's literally stored in our gut?
That spiritual feeling of connectedness and oneness with the universe, that is a felt physical sensation of safety and...
Okay, so my third eye is in my belly. Okay, I'm learning a lot today.
spiritual belonging.
Right. This music and your little getup here is really contrived. You're putting on this weird little character. I don't even know what you're going for. Delusional gypsy, I guess? I don't know.
Your body is full of so much wisdom.
What do you mean my body is full of wisdom? I store my wisdom in my brain. I'm a classic human. I haven't evolved to the point of storing wisdom in various body parts yet, especially my stomach. That's where I store undigested food primarily.
And it's the home to your connection with your ancestors as well. People who hate themselves just for how they exist are easier to control.
Oh my God, you surely jest, madam. People who don't take care of themselves hate themselves. So when we're working on becoming a better version of ourselves, we're easier to control. Only when we give in to all of our basal, animalistic urges are we a spiritual being. Easier to control. Oh, I know. Obese people are rebels, and you can't control them. Even though when you get to a certain size, you literally can't even use your own legs anymore.
When we accept and appreciate our bodies, we connect to our spiritual power, and we can use our bodies and spirits together to connect to our agency and change the world.
All right, so I disagree with all that. Obviously, your intuition is not stored in your body or whatever the hell she said. And you're not easier to control if you're working on becoming a better version of yourself. I think you got that backwards. So what do you think of the clips that we just saw? Was that first person intending to lose weight, and then they had to make this video talking about all the various reasons why it was an accident and they actually love being fat? When was the first time that you lost trust in your body? And is your intuition stored in your body, primarily your belly? Leave a comment below. Happy Thursday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.